great honor for me to be here and to talk about my speech today. At first, I would like to ask you guys one simple question. Have you ever contemplated how would it be if we be more, just a little bit more grateful in our life? How would it change our life? Have you ever think about that question? So, when it comes to gratitude, we always think of something big, something great that we should attain, like some big scholarship or a great achievement. So that would be the reasons for us to feel grateful. But today, my speech will talk about something just a little, something happen in our life, our daily life every day. Like when we have a roof cover our head, that would be something that we should be grateful for. Or when we have a complete family, we have our beloved ones, the people who always care for us and love us like unconditionally. That should be the things that we feel grateful for. Let's start about a real story of my life. It has been like 3 or 4 years ago, when I was fulfilled of strong enthusiasm, strong hope. So let's start about my real stories. Around 3 and 4 years ago, when I was like around 18, 20 years old, I was fulfilled of a passion and enthusiasm to study abroad. And happily, I got my visas to go to France. And I was so excited to explore my next journey, a journey that I have dreamed for so long. And yes, as maybe so many of us have been experienced in our life, that every moment that we feel that every good thing come to us, there would be something bad suddenly happen. And it happened to me too. The moment that I was fulfilled with happiness and strong hope, strong passions to move forward, to go abroad, then I got informed by a really terrible things. That my mother, the person that I love most, got diagnosed with cancer. And at that moment, I feel like a sledgehammer. I feel like everything in front of my eye just like suddenly shuts down. And it was really terrible that no words can describe. I feel like God just took away everything from my life at the moment that I had been waiting for so long. I wonder why it happened to me. I wonder why I did so many things to achieve the things that I believe it would change, not only change my life, but will change my whole family. Then at that moment, if someone advised me to be grateful, it would be so absurd to me, because what should I be grateful for when the person that I love most just passed away, and I couldn't do anything that I planned to do for her before. Then yes, and after that dumbest time, there was like I realized that I had more than the things that I just lost. Thanks to my siblings. She come to me at this moment to encourage me, and she was the ones who told me a really big lessons. She told me that if I kept just like immersed in that bed, I couldn't move forward, and I couldn't do anything else for me and even for the beloved ones who were beside me. And she also told me that she understood that what was terrible that I have experienced during that time. But she encouraged me to look around and saw that what I had at this moment. For example, I had my father who just tried to overcome his greatest loss of the persons that he loved most in his life. And my siblings, my relatives who always try to encourage me, and my friends who will always be my side. And that would be the things that I should be grateful. And I should put all of these affections, the love, to become my motivation to move forward, so that my mother in the heaven, she could be proud of me, to be proud of me. Then, yeah, and thanks to those encourage you, the advice and the help from my sister, I realized that even in our darkest time, we could find the reason to become grateful, and that gratitude will help us to become much more powerful and much stronger in our life. And it also begs a question inside my heart, that was my luck to have those people beside me to advise, to encourage me. But there were so many children, so many youngsters out there who didn't have anyone beside them. So according to a statistic from America Health Association, they found out that between 2000 to 2018, the number of youngsters who commit suicide had been increasingly dramatically increased. And that was so sad, it was so terrible that there were so many youngsters out there who have to went through darkness without help from their beloved one, without encouragement from their family members, anyone that they can count on to. So that they make a wrong decisions to commit suicide. So that's why it's come into my mind that we should incorporate teaching gratitude in schools, because education is not only academic. Education must equip the next generations to face to any problem, to face to any bad things in their life. Because as human beings, we couldn't control our life, but the only things that we can do, that we well prepare for any unexpected things happen in the future. So that learning to be more grateful would help us to become much more powerful and much stronger to face with no matter bad things happen in our life. Because the more grateful we become, the more ready we are willing to face and to deal with obstacles which happen in the future that we couldn't control. Then there are just 3 simple things that we could do in education system to help students to learn and to practice gratitude. First, we told them to note down 3 things that make them feel grateful in their life, in their daily life. Just 3 simple things. And the second, that they could write just a little letter to a random person in their class, who did something good for this person, just write a little letter for the persons that a child feel grateful about. And the last one, try to reading books which teach students to become more grateful and to teach us become grateful about everything, every simple things in our life. Just 3 simple things, and that would make a huge change in our daily life, especially for our children, for our next generations. So, at the end of my speech today, I would like to encourage you guys to do just a simple things today, that think of your day and just pick out 3 things that make you feel grateful for, and just keep doing those things like day by day, and you will see a miracle. You see a miracle. You will see how much it would be better your life if you practice that simple technique and encourage your beloved ones to practice this with you. And I hope that you guys can be grateful for your life, for the life that you have, and that gratitude will lead you to the greatest things in your life, the greatest achievement that you always plan for. Thanks for listening.